Now that we have almost the entire game logic in place, we can move, and once we've entered the can, we cannot move out of the can. But we still can't win the game. Now we have to add the win condition. And again, the game will end when the edge of the can is full, because that's when it's no longer possible to enter the can. So when the invisible can edge terrain is full of pieces, we want to end the game. And at that point, we want the player with the most units inside of the can to win. And this is controlled in the end game section of the flow definition. So here in end game, we can add multiple win conditions. So now we need to make up a name for our new win condition. Let's call it closed can. And we save the file so the types are updated. And the win condition, I can define a number of things. I need to define a condition. When does this win condition apply? That's the main thing. So let's start with that. So we want to win when the can edge is full. Now there are many ways of expressing that. One way would be to say when this layer is empty, namely if we take the can edge and we subtract all units. If this is empty, then every square in the can edge is occupied by a unit. So that's a pretty succinct way of saying that. Now, when this happens, who wins? By default, who will be the current player? But now I want to say that it's the player with the most units within the can. Who should be a number, 1 or 2 for player 1 or 2, or 0 if it's a draw. Now there's a convenience command for comparing sizes of sets, of layers. So compare sets will take 2 sets. So here we can do the intersection with the can and my units, and then the intersection with the can and my opponent's units. And the compare sets will compare these two things, and if the first one is the biggest, it will be 1. If the second one is the biggest, it will be 2. And if they are equal, it will be 0, which is exactly what we want. Except this is only correct if I am player 1. If I am player 2, we want the reverse. So we can do that with a quick player case here. So now we will get the correct winner, I hope.